Yo, what's up guys? I'm Relentless MC, and in this video we're going to be going over 10 features they added in Modern Warfare Remastered that weren't in the original Call of Duty 4. Now, it should be noted that this isn't in any special ranking order or anything. I didn't really do too much on the order here. Basically, the way I'm going to read them off to you is going to be what I think is the most noticeable or most recognized changes that they added and going into more of the more overlooked changes that they made. So that's kind of the way that I did the order system, but like I said, there's not really any solid structure to it, and I'm not saying any of these features are better or worse than the other features. It's not in an order like that. I'm just going to go from what I think is the most obvious changes that they added to some of the more overlooked changes. So one of the first things that basically everybody noticed was the addition of titles and emblems. The original Call of Duty 4 didn't have this customization, this level of customization. There wasn't really any customization in Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare 2, I want to say Modern Warfare 2 was the first, like, titles and emblems, where they introduced the titles and emblems. Don't quote me, but yeah, so titles and emblems, a feature they added into MWR that they didn't have in Call of Duty 4 that I think just overall makes the game a little bit more enjoyable for everybody. At number 2, snipers live for them, tryhards steal them. We have round and game-winning kill cams. Round ending and game-winning kill cams. This is a feature, another feature that we didn't have in Call of Duty 4. I believe it's another feature they added in during the Modern Warfare 2 release. I believe Modern Warfare 2 is where we've seen the introduction of titles and emblems and also round-winning kill cams. Again, don't quote me, but they didn't have them in Call of Duty 4. And it is awesome having them now. I think it's another thing that just makes the game a lot more enjoyable for everybody. Gives you something to look forward to. At number 3, the options menu. The many added customization options in the options menu. I'm talking about for your personal gaming experience. One example being the ability to now adjust horizontal and vertical sensitivity as individual values, so that you can have your horizontal at one value and your vertical sensitivity at another. That's just one of the many options they added in the menu. They just added a lot, and I think customization is key in gaming, especially these days. The ability to customize, the more customization options you have, the happier people are going to be overall, you know, and the easier it's going to be to make the experience exactly what you want it to be. So, at number 3, options menu, or the many added customization options in the options menu. Okay, number 4, weapon kits. Weapon kits were never in Call of Duty 4. Basically what they do, if you don't already know, I'm sure everybody does know, but weapon kits just change the physical appearance of your weapons. They make them, you know, look a little bit different. For example, Battle Worn makes the AR look a little more Battle Worn. It has some tape on it. It's a little more rugged. Whiteout for the submachine gun basically whites out the gun for the most part and just has a very small areas where the weapon camo actually shows. The rest is mostly white with like black accents. There's quite a few different ones. The assassin kit makes the snipers look a lot more like competitive, hip, I guess. You know, they make the snipers actually look a lot more badass in my opinion. But altogether, I mean, it's just weapon kits in general. It's a cosmetic thing. It doesn't really change anything. It's alleged that weapon kits actually give you more hit markers, and I personally believe it because I experience what I feel like is a lot more hit markers on upper body shots with my snipers when I have weapon kits on them. But again, that's just a rumor. Anyways, weapon kits overall, another new feature that they added to MWR that just kind of makes the game more enjoyable in the long run. You know, it just adds more customization again and makes the game more enjoyable for everybody. Number 5, in-game recent players menu. A menu in-game that allows you to see recent players, also allows you to manage your current party, and also see your Xbox Live party and all the players in there and give invites to them. Now this, on Xbox 360, this wasn't really a crucial thing because when you went to the dashboard, recent players on the Xbox dashboard, you could find people instantaneously that you connected with. Anybody you connected with is going to show up in your recent players. Now, on Xbox One, the dashboard's a little bit more fluky. Like, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but you could be playing MWR and you go to your recent players, and the most recent players are people from a game you played 2 days ago, like NHL or something, you know? It's fluky, it's not very stable or accurate or reliable. So this in-game recent players menu is very nice, very convenient, adds a lot of convenience. I guess convenience is the main thing it adds. The ability to invite people from your party. A lot of people appear offline, so in going through a friends list, it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes to find those players to send them invites. But if they're already in your party, appearing offline or not, you can just go to the party menu within Call of Duty's menu, Modern Warfare Remastered menu, and just send an invite to your party or to anybody individually from the party. It's a really nice feature that they added in, and it's really useful given the unreliability of the Xbox One dashboard. For number 6, bots. The ability to play with bots. Now, this isn't... Okay, in Call of Duty 4, you technically could play with bots if you had a mod menu. They were in the game code, they just weren't available for private matches and stuff like that. I don't know why it didn't make it, but it was a great feature. But anyways, so you can now legitimately play with bots without violating any terms and conditions or breaking any rules, and I think this is a really cool feature. Some people want to practice. I guess there's people out there who really care about their leaderboards, which I personally never have cared about leaderboards. I'm a sniper. I don't have the best KD in the world. I play against a bunch of tryhards with a sniper, quick scoping. I don't have the best win-loss in the world either. I play by myself a lot, you know. Leaderboards never really indicated true skill to me at all, so I never cared, but there are people who really do care, and maybe you want to get a start off on the game, like figure out the mechanics of the game before jumping into online, and bots will help you in that. It's also, you know, like say you're bored, or maybe you don't have online at the moment. Maybe you lost your internet for the night, power went out for whatever reason, you know. You can set up some bots, practice against them, get some practice. I know a lot of guys who like to just start off with a game of bots, maybe quick scopes. I do this on Black Ops all the time. I'll set up a lobby with a bunch of bots, and I'll just snipe against them to warm up, you know, before I hop into a public match. Either way, the ability to add bots is really nice. This is an old school feature that's been in a lot of shooters. This was back on Nintendo 64, they had the ability to add bots. Perfect Dark. And it's nice to see it. I know that it's not new in Call of Duty. It's something they've had for a while now, but it's new for Call of Duty 4 because they didn't have this feature on Call of Duty 4, and it's a really nice feature that they added. At number 7, we have the ability to split screen online. Now, again, this isn't a new feature for Call of Duty, but it is a new feature for Call of Duty 4. In Call of Duty 4, the only split screen you could do was local or LAN play. You could not split screen online, and I think during the time of Call of Duty 4 was actually, you were seeing that in a lot of games where they were phasing out multiplayer. I'm not sure if it was a financial thing, maybe like pushing for more people to buy Xboxes and Call of Duty themselves or whatever game themselves, or I'm not sure what it was, but I do remember reading about this, a phase where just they were phasing out split screening. It was being phased out of games, and Call of Duty 4 just happened to be during this time period. But it is a really convenient feature. Sometimes you have a friend over, maybe they didn't bring their Xbox, you know, or maybe you just have friends over and you want to play some Call of Duty still. You want to play online with your friends. Yeah, your experience ain't the greatest because now you've got like the game sound of, you know, 2 different screens coming in at once. You know, you can't sound whore. You have half the screen or whatever. I don't know if you can play with more than one player. I haven't even checked into that. I just do know that you can split screen online. And overall, it's a good feature. It's nice to have the option. And I'm glad that they brought that back in this game. And like I said, they didn't have it in Call of Duty 4, and it's just, again, the more options, the better. It doesn't hurt their cause. The more options, the better. Number 8, fully customizable custom games menu. Now, I don't know about nowadays, but custom games is a huge part of Call of Duty. In fact, I had, on just one account, on my main account, Relentless MC, I had 80 full days on the leaderboards of playing time. And I'm pretty sure that was only reflective of your public match time, your ranked matches. I don't think that private matches counted towards that time played. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. But I think I easily had double that time put into custom matches when you take into consideration the amount of time I put into 1v1 scrims, Michael Myers lobbies, and sniper lobbies. I easily spent way more time in private matches than I did in online multiplayer. I know for the older Call of Duty generations, this was definitely a popular thing. I don't think it's as popular anymore, custom games, but I know there are people that still do them. And the ability to fully customize these these games is it's nice. It's awesome. You can disable the sound of bomb plants. There's so many options. Like I don't want to go into all of them. I don't think I have enough time to go into all of them and maintain people's attention, you know. But also this helps league play. Like people who are playing like say game battles matches. That's all done in private match. So the ability to fully customize games is a really nice feature that they added in this game, and they added so much more customization than was originally in Call of Duty 4. Excuse me. So yeah. And just an example to add to that, I mean, being able to change the preset classes, that alone is it's huge. It's huge. The ability to change the preset custom classes, never had that option in Call of Duty 4. It's so nice to finally have that option in Remastered. Number 9 stems right off of number 8. The ability to save those custom games. That's huge. I don't know how many times I've wasted the time of 7 other players in my lobby, like 5 minutes of their time each, because I had to set up the lobby. Or how many times, you know, if you play sniper lobbies every day for a year, that's 365 times that you had to spend 2 to 5 minutes setting up the fucking game. Now, I have the option to save that game. And not only do I have the option to save that game, but I can also say somebody else made a lobby and I like the game mode that they had or whatever their custom game was and their rules, preset classes, etc. I can just, when I go into game modes and I'm setting up my own custom game, I can go to recent games. I can find the recent games I've played, find the game, you know, that I just played with those guys. I can either save it, I can load those options up, I can then either save it or just launch it and play it, and it'll be in my recent games. I can save it at any time. So you can transfer freely between people just by starting a game up with them, then it goes into their recent games. So there's the ability to share those custom game modes and settings. Overall, it's just really awesome. I think, again, going back to the idea that the more options, the better. The more customization options, the better. And now we can even just save those games. I don't even think you can. I haven't found the option in Infinite Warfare to save my custom game mode. Like, that's huge. How does the most recent Call of Duty game not have that? I don't know, but I'm glad that it's in Modern Warfare Remastered. They did a good job with this. They did it right, and I'm really thankful for this feature. And at number 10, last but not least, we have custom classes in local private match. Now this is probably the least noticed one, or the most overlooked new feature that's in MWR that wasn't in Call of Duty 4, and this probably doesn't apply to very many people, but it is a nice feature. And I just want to go into this a little bit. Like a week ago, I was at a friend's. I stayed at a buddy's for a weekend. His wife and kids were out of town. He just had a little guys' night, you know. They drank. I was designated driver for them. We got back. They made me catch up to them, you know, drink a little bit when we got back. We decided to play a drinking game based on Call of Duty 1v1s. Now, he had an old 360. He had Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 1, etc. So we decided to play some 1v1s on Call of Duty 4 to start it off. Now, I didn't realize the lack of customization options in Call of Duty 4 until this moment. I mean, it had been years since I played it, so I didn't realize it was going to be such a struggle. But in a 1v1 local private match, you literally cannot set up custom classes. You can't change the preset classes that they have. You have no custom classes to pick from. It's literally just the base 10 classes or whatever they offer you, and they're all their pre-made ones. Now, I'm a sniper. I wanted to wreck these guys. You know, I knew they were going to be going like try-hard, assault rifle, or subs, whatever. I wanted to wreck these guys with sniper rifles just to make a point. Like, I put the time in, you know. I'm a boss. Let's go. Well, I couldn't do that because there was no stopping power on snipers. I'm pretty sure you don't even have the option to make it hardcore. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure you don't have the option to make it hardcore even in Call of Duty 4. Like, it was messed up. I ended up, I was down by like 40 points, which is 8 kills. I was down by like 8 kills at one point, trying to just find a good class. The guy I was playing was using a P90 Juggernaut class, I want to say. So it was brutal. I finally just resorted to using the same P90 class, and I don't really like P90. It's too fast of a fire rate. I play on a high sensitivity. It was rough. So That to me is a really nice feature. Not many people play local private matches, but every once in a while maybe you want to 1v1 your friends, and just the ability to be able to set up the custom classes in that game mode or have custom classes for a 1v1 split screen. It's a nice feature. Like I said, probably very overlooked by the majority of the player base, but it's a feature that I definitely noticed and I definitely appreciate and I'm thankful for. So, there you have it. 10 features they added in Modern Warfare Remastered that they didn't have in Call of Duty 4. And honestly, Call of Duty 4 was the Call of Duty out of the popular, the best-selling Call of Duties. It was the most obsolete, the one that needed a makeover more than any of them. It's the one that lacked the most features. It was the most obsolete of the best-selling titles. And if any game needed the remaster, it was Call of Duty 4, and I'm really appreciative and really thankful. All of these features are features that just make the experience better. They add to the playability of the game, and they reinvent Call of Duty, and in my opinion, make it a game that can compete with any of the other Call of Duty titles as far as playability and enjoyability. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the points I made, leave a like on the video. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe for more videos like it. I never really promoted my channel, and I refuse to do so until I'm in a position where I'm able to pump out content literally every single day. And until I'm in that position, I refuse to promote this channel, but I do plan on getting there soon. I'm very close. I'm a few steps away from being able to do that for you guys. So stay tuned for more content. All I need now, I just need a new computer. My computer's obsolete, and I need some better video editing software, as I'm only using Movie Maker. I'm not really putting the most effort into editing here. I want to learn to, though, and I also want to collaborate with some other editors and producers and make some awesome content for you guys. I've got some montages in the workings, and I have a lot more ideas for videos that I want to do in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. Again, thanks for watching. Yeah, have a nice day. Peace.